It's important to catch people doing things right in the workplace. Why? Well, the main reason is they will remain actively and emotionally engaged in their work, in their relationship with you, and they'll focus more on the key things that you want them to deliver. I was in Bahrain 2 years ago, and I went into a restaurant in a shopping mall, and there were many to choose from. Each restaurant had at least 2 people on the doorway trying to attract customers. I went into one restaurant because the lady and her male colleague smiled at me and they said welcome, and they actually meant it. The service throughout my meal, which took about 90 minutes, was fantastic. When they asked where I was from, they were interested. If they asked where I was staying, they were interested. Asked how I was enjoying the food, they really wanted a genuine answer. It hadn't been trained into them. They were being authentic. So following the meal, I paid the bill and I asked the 2 waiting staff if I could speak with their manager. Their faces changed in a millisecond. It went from smiling, happy to, oh my goodness, what have we done? So the male waiter asked, is everything okay? Is something wrong? I responded, I'd just like to speak with your manager, please, and please do return with him or her. I'd like to speak with you all. I saw one of the waiting staff approach their manager, who's also, his face changed because he thought there was a bit of a complaint to be received from me. He came over very apologetic, shook my hand and said, okay, sir, how can I help you? And I responded, well, I'd like to give you some feedback regarding these 2 colleagues of yours. With a little pause, everyone looked fearful, but I knew what was coming. I then went on to say that these 2 people have been fantastic. They represent your organisation fantastically well, and I'm sure that I'll be coming back, not just because of the food, but because of the quality and authenticity of the service that these 2 colleagues of yours have provided. You've clearly made a fantastic decision in hiring these people, and I recommend that you keep hold of them. It changed the mood. They were expecting an ear bashing, and they got a very authentic, well done and thank you. 2 years later, I was with my family in Dubai, and the same manager was working at a different outlet. He recognised me. He remembered my face. He also remembered what had happened nearly 2 years earlier. Why? Because our brains keep score. He looked after myself and my family fantastically well, and he said we should come back and see him next time we're in the region. And we will. But that is a true story, but that doesn't relate to you. But if you catch people doing things right and say, well done, authentically, or say thank you, authentically, they'll love you for it. They'll stay engaged, and that's what it's all about. Employee engagement isn't about lots of charts, lots of data, and lots of away days. It's about people wanting to work for you because they actually want to, rather than feeling that they're obligated to work for you because they have to. Please catch people doing things right. There's few things more powerful in a workplace than a genuine well done or thank you. Try it for 10 days and come back and tell us how you're doing. You will see a change.